Let's go.
Check it out. We've almost had to fucking stop shows all over the country. And I'll tell you why. It's because some people think that because they're at a show and because there's women dancing and trying to have a good time, that it gives them the right to tear their fucking tops off when they're trying to have a good time out here. That's fucking bullshit! Women are forced to live in fear in their schools and in their communities and shouldn't have to come to a Rage Against the Machine show and be afraid of that shit right there, right there, right there. We can't fucking do that. We're gonna stop it if it happens again. Living in the States, you're living in one of the most brutal societies in the history of the world. You know, the country who inherited the genocide of the Native American peoples, a country which participated in chattel slavery. You know, the only country in the world to use and drop an atomic bomb on another country, society. The country which murdered and enslaved millions in Southeast Asia as a result of the Vietnam War. And we drew from the people who resisted. We were inspired because we feel that any society or any government or any system that is set up solely to profit a wealthy class, while the majority of the people toil and suffer and sell their labor power, so long as that system's only true motive is profit interest and not the maintenance and betterment of the population to meeting human needs, then that society should not stand. It should be challenged and questioned and overthrown. And waking up to the long legacy of brutality of American history and subjugating the world's population has been something we wanted to challenge through music. You know?
We got to take it back. Hope in the spirit, gonna see it defeated. What's time story?
First of all, let's talk about some scratching noises, like on Bulls on Parade. A lot of people think that they're samples, and I should mention on the back of both your records, it says all sounds on this record are made by vocals, bass, drum, or guitar. There are no samples. So why don't you sort of give us a demo?
Sure. Well, the guitar has two pickups, right? The volume for one of them is turned to 0, so you don't hear anything. The volume on the other one's turned to 10, so it's very loud. So when you switch between the two, it acts as a kill switch. So if you add like a little sort of white noise to that and rub your fingers along the strings, you get a little...
It's a guitar. That sounds very like DJ influence. Obviously, you weren't just influenced by guitarists, but DJs?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that in the last 10 years or so, like the most interesting music rhythmically and dynamically has been from disc jockeys and programmers and things like that. And so trying to emulate those sounds and textures on the guitar is much more interesting to me than just sort of playing, you know, two-hand tapping guitar solos, which I love in the 80s.
That's innovation for you.
They use force to make you do what the deciders have decided you must do. They use force to make you do what the deciders have decided you must do. They use force to make you do what the deciders have decided you must do.
Brothers and sisters, a couple things we want to say right quick. A couple things. Rage Against the Machine is a band that has never advocated violence. We've always advocated a direct opposition to unjust wars like the one started by John McCain and the Republicans and Bush and all of them. That's why we're here today, to stand in peaceful opposition. Now, in honor of that peaceful opposition, we wish that the police and the state here in Minneapolis would do the same thing. Damn right. People take to the streets. Damn right. The reality is, we're just 4 musicians from Los Angeles who have used our voices and our talent and our musicianship and our words to stand up against these unjust policies. And why the fuck are these cops so afraid of us? Are they afraid of us? They're not afraid of 4 musicians. They're afraid of you.
Lollapalooza, 93, in the middle of nowhere. We're here with Tom, the guitar player for Rage Against the Machine. You guys rock.
Sweet mother of mercy. We rock. Is that what, did you poll the audience?
The audience didn't need any polling because I was standing there while they were all going nuts. You guys are pretty much just a live, like, juggernaut.
Yeah, well, I think you've summed us up there. We rock, and we are a live juggernaut.
When are you going to release a video that we can actually play? Because we actually did play a video, but you guys said the F word a lot. Don't say it now, so...
Yeah, well, the F's, I mean, the only F that I think is, the only bad word that starts with an F is FCC, if you ask me, and that's the reason why you can't speak in language, in a righteously powerful language on television is because of that organization. So, you know, when they change, I mean, I think that people need to, like, take that bull by the horns, you know, and if they disagree that, you know, you can't have powerful language on television, they need to make themselves heard more clearly.
Thank you all so much for watching Lila's YouTube Corner, obviously the gayest place on the internet.